Hi, my world, my saints of God. My name is Michael Case, your sworn-in high priest visionist of God in 1975 under President Gerald Ford, the Six Nations, and the Master Masons. You'll research all my pictures and posts. I'm taking out this beast. Yes, all our leaders had offshore account numbers. The Lord led me to two more. If you'll research the movie account and go to the stock car derby, you'll see the yellow W there on the trailer. The stock cars that are stacked up, those are the offshore account numbers for Wilson. And you'll also find in the movie The Pirates of the Caribbean, if you'll research my videos, you'll see that there's the balance up in the corner. It's actually the combination safe to, yes, our Walt Disney is our second W in on this. Commander, Mr. President Donald Trump, that is the combination in the Pirates of the Caribbean, that movie. At the beginning, you'll see Jimmy Ford's saint symbol tilted to the side there. On the beginning page of the movie Pirates of the Caribbean. That is Walt Disney's safe combination. You'll research when they came in to Florida and built Walt Disney. You'll find Walt, his editors. You'll find in that safe, you'll find all the maps of the symbols. You'll find all the editors that did the Las Vegas pan dish that I have in my photos, showing the X on the Twin Towers, proving that that was pre-planned. The X is on that tower, on that Las Vegas pan, exactly where the plane in 9/11 hit. And you'll look, you'll see that red horseshoe that you'll find on the back of our Battle Creek phone books. And like I said, Commander, God wants that Social Security office at Lakeview Square Mall in Battle Creek, them underground tunnels, O from Target to an N, a staircase out front to an R, to a staircase in the back to an F. Illegal underground blueprints, not on national prints. Like I said, get a warrant to search Walt's safe. You'll find all the symbols. You'll find most of the people that signed up. He's got pretty big safe down there. It's pretty full of all the evidence. Walt was the main start in this, and then they started getting monies from people in the north trying to sell them Florida properties and timeshares and all that crap that they did in the 70s. I'm Michael Case. I'm your high priest visionist, still standing here, claiming victory over Mark of the Beast for God and his saints. You'll search my pictures, you'll see where Mark of our Beast and Jimmy Ford were communicating through our shopper, the Battle Creek phone book, the ESPN magazine, and then you'll look today, I found more today in another magazine printed here in Battle Creek, one of our food health magazines. All the way through it, communication, CIA legal communication. Thank you, my city. This is just a disgrace to our nation. And like I said, I had a federal restraining order on Jimmy Ford, Gerald Ford's son, never to enter the state of Michigan again as long as I live. And then I had a federal gag order in 1977 put on Mark Banke by Jimmy Ford and Special Fed and Linda Bates and President Gerald Ford. And when they flew out of here, Mark went back to making his moves on my family, moving his friends around my neighborhood, putting people on my jobs. First thing he did is he did my mail. He had 3113s, got my food stamp card on 13s, got my AARP stuff on 13s, sending us duplicate cards with our middle names. Yeah, AARP, you'll find Jimmy Ford as the editor of AARP. Here in Battle Creek, you'll find he kept sending me and Michael duplicates everywhere we were moving to after I had called AARP and closed our case several times, asking them to quit sending our full names on those cards and sending them to our address with our middle names on them. My son, you wouldn't believe it, they'd send him paperwork with his Social Security printed right out on it. I'm going to publicize mine. Go ahead and try to use mine. Go to work on mine. Just pay into my account. But go ahead and try to draw off at Jimmy and Mark. Go ahead. Draw off that account. Research my pictures, Commander. You'll see where I was on payroll with Mr. Mark Banky. He'd hired me before my memory had come back. And he had Gordon down at KPEP pushing me to take a job with some millionaire. He said, a painting job. I was trying to go back to school at Janesville. He pushed me to take the job, and then shortly later, Bruce Saxton was moved into my room, and I met him, and he was pushing me to take the job with Mark Banky. Mark Banky hired me on. The day Vicky was through Summit Point was going to give me a 2-bedroom apartment for me and my son on parole. Mark Banky sent Bruce out and said he wanted to rent me the carriage house that we had just finished remodeling behind the historical house on Capitol Avenue. And like I said, my last paychecks, I caught him bugging me with a garage door opener down below. Picks up sound with like in a mile. He uses his horn to turn it on. It has a USB chip inside it. You can research it. Sold on the internet for about $700. I went down the garage one night and I caught it. Like I said, he was illegal bugging me and my son in the apartment. Bruce wanted a key to get in and out of our apartment. We moved over to Glenwood and changed the locks, and suddenly Kevin comes back wanting a key. Yeah, and I asked all the other tenants. They said, we've changed all our locks. Kevin's never asked us for a key. So Kevin Wilder, get ready. Yeah, this is my son, not yours, bitch. And like I said, you want to take my only boy? I'm asking the mob. I'm asking all the drug lords across the world. What would you do if they tried to take your only boy?